Well, hello, welcome to my video. If it's the first time you log into this channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And don't forget to leave a comment in the description box. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna show you exactly how to deflask your case. Remember that in the previous number 4 videos, I was boiling this flask for about an hour and a half on 230 degrees Fahrenheit. So what I'm gonna do right now is deflask. So here are my key. You need your key for your flask, the key. Then put it in place, right? This is your key already, put it in place. And if you have one of these, this is what I'm familiar with. I know there is other systems out there that don't require this, but this is what's the most industrial common use on the laboratories. Still use the old school system. There is a lot of system of processing dentures, which are port cure, injection, printing, you name it. This is a heat cure one. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just kind of like a hit right there. My camera moved. But I'm deflasking right now. So this is already loose, so I can remove the flask out. Another thing, when you're making just one unit, you know, in this case we're only making one partial, you need the two. You need to still put another case on, so you can have two of them, so you'll be able to tie that up, because otherwise you're not gonna be able to take this all the way down to keep this denture in place. So you need to tie that up. So, and what I do here is just hit it to remove it, and then it's free. So then the next step is removing the stone off and just have the only acrylic part. In many places you can get a chisel that you just drill this thing out. Right now I'm using kind of like another type of tool to get you can get the other stuff from Menards, and as you see, it just come right off. You see? I'm gonna try to pop it off. You see? This is the partial right there. This is the part that I'm gonna be cleaning out. And it'll be ready to go to the polishing part. Yeah, some people, I have heard a comment about not using gloves and dirty dentistry. I mean, laboratory part of the, you know, removable part of the whole dentistry field is filthy. You know, it is dusty. It's like a construction zone. You can't, it's hard to keep things clean. You have to be constantly cleaning in order to, I hope you can still see me. It's a dirty work. What we do is we cleaned we disinfect, you know, prior when we done with the work. We spray it with the calcite, kill all the bacteria off of it. So everything is safe. What I'm trying to do is here is pulling. Here we go. It come right off. And this is my partial, partial that you already separated from the stone. So we're gonna go ahead now and clean all that stuff up and finish it. Well, hello. Here is the partial. I'm going to start cleaning it up, and this way we can start kind of I'm using my hand piece for that, so I'm just removing the plaster from it. As you can see, you can use your hand piece with a Dremel. I can do the same thing. I'm using my professional one. You can also buy those off the internet. They sell them right there. So there's that piece, you know, right here. What I'm gonna do is change my burr. Use a longer one. To cut these areas. Normally you need a copy model in order for you be able to fit that denture in your model. But you are your own model. You can put it in your mouth when you think it's done, to see if it's fitting, and it's slightly, you can kind of adjust it this way. You know, so I don't have a model for this, you know, because I figure you are your own model, and you'll be able to find out where it needs to be reduced. First, clean it all out. Clean it all out. You know, we do a lot of waxing. It's important to be clean when you wax, so then you don't have to finish as much. So remember what I said, it was gonna be important to keep it on as a part of the retention, because you don't have any type of a flask on here. So, and those are good to keep the partial in place. So I will use I'm gonna use my lathe to just kind of remove some stuff off. Either way, you can leave this slightly thick. You can use it really thin. I'm thinning it out. You see all these areas, so I'm just cleaning those areas out. Again, don't forget to subscribe if it's the first time you are getting into this channel. I do tutorial video to show you how to make any type of repair, how to make dentures. I want you to be able to do this at home without having any problem or run to a dentist to do it. Because this is, if you're a creative person, you know, hands-on type of guy or girl, you can do this. The money that you spend at the dentist is gonna be lesser than you spend do it at your own place with a simple tool. You can get all this equipment secondhand, even in your local town, or a version of it. Lace doesn't have to be dental lace. You can get a lace at Home Depot and do the exact same work. You know, again, you don't have to be a professional technician to do this. This is simple. So basically, as you can see, there is almost formed parcels right here. All I have to do is to smooth those areas. You don't have to have a lot of solder right here, depending how much of a space you have in that area. And normally, if you have a ultrasonic cleaner will take all this dirt off for you. What I'm doing there, I'm just smoothing all this out, so it doesn't have to be pokey. I think it's all done. Only have to polish it. And yep, only have to polish it and it's done. I don't have to do much of the work with this. And here is the one tooth partial flipper done in few steps. It seems longer because, you know, making a video takes slightly long. And I'm just going to polish this. I'm going to show you how to polish it and it'll be fine. Done. So as you can see, this is the finished flipper. The flipper is done. That should just go straight up in your mouth and click, and it will make that sound of a click, like something. It tells you that everything is fitting correctly. You're not gonna need any glue, adhesive for this type of a flipper. In some cases you do, but the way I made it, I you know, as in a previous video, is to not need any type of adhesive. So this is complete. This is already completed, polished, and then ready to go. So here you just saved $1,000 at dental office, $1,000, depending what state you are. But this is something that you can do for yourself. Remember, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment in the comment box and hit the notification if it's the first time you log into this video, and I will be loading more videos about making their own prosthetics. Thank you.